Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Basic Fantasy RPG campaign, The Realms of Tyr. Today's episode is entitled "The King's Sword Will Stand." This will be the mentioned tournament for the King's Sword, the sword of King Arthur, and we'll see who comes out on top. Couple of announcements. I would like to announce that we are attempting to hit a new sub goal. Our sub goal currently is 25 subs this month. If I can get 25 subs this month, we will do a watch along party in the Discord watching The Princess Bride. But yeah, so that is the announcements for right now, and we will be doing that this that's the goal for this month's that is the goal for this month's that's this month's sub goal. My brain is slow today, but we're gonna go ahead and go over to our players and let them introduce themselves and their characters and do a little recap from last week. All right, folks, we'll be back.
You're making
Hello, everybody.
I warned you about those stairs, bro. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are y'all doing this evening?
Crying, sobbing, weeping.
I see. Who would like to go first, introducing themselves and their characters?
Not it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Rugged
Rugs.
Sauce. You can call me Rugs. I am playing Finch Hopkins, the Hera Bunny Boy cleric.
Alrighty. And what are your pronouns and your bunny boys?
We're both he, him.
Fantastic. Venny, why don't you go next?
Hello, I'm Benny Lara, or Benny for short. You can find me pretty much on all social media as Benny Lara. There's another username that I used. So, and if you find it, hi! Tonight I'll be playing as Koyo Shauki. I use she/they pronouns, and my dwarf fighter illusionist uses she/her pronouns.
Next up, Jester. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character, please?
You pick up a rock and I scuttle out from under it like a book. Hi, my name's Jester Void. You can call me either one. I go by Idits or he, him. I don't care which one you call me. I'm playing Theodore Penagos tonight. My little scale-born little guy. He's a cleric. He's got anxiety and prophetic visions.
Anxiety and prophetic visions. Fantastic.
He goes by he, him. Also, he's 50 foot long and 7 foot tall.
A big old boy.
He's small. He can fit in a lap.
No.
He can fit in a lap.
And finally, Miss Huffy. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Miss Huffy, and I'm playing Augustine the dog. We both use she, her.
Alrighty, thank you. And so we're gonna go ahead and do the recap. Jess, why don't you go ahead and do the recap for us this week?
Okay. All right. Okay, so last time we left off, we were in the fairy village that we came into. City. Thinking very hard. There was a bunch of roleplay. Zephyr got really drunk, and made a new acquaintance.
Zephyr?
Zephyr?
Fuck. Motherfucker.
Well,
It's I've been
That
talking
that
about
would
too
be
much.
that would
He
be
probably did do
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Um,
Zephyr probably also would have gotten drunk in this city.
Finch got drunk, made several promises, one of which will kill him if he breaks it.
Banged a bartender.
Yeah, banged a bartender. I talked to Numa and we did an info dump on how losing your husband over multiple lifetimes really kills you on the inside a little bit. You know. I believe somebody else joined that conversation at a later date. It might have been Finch. Finch might have also been there.
Yep.
Augustine did crimes. Stole some stuff, stole some food.
Augustine in crime, never.
Augustine committed crimes with, her favorite friend who's been, encased in amber for a million bajillion years.
His name is Mordred.
Thank you, Mordred.
No, not that Mordred from the Arthurian Tales.
No, yeah, that Mordred.
On the topic of finding people you're really interested in, Koyoshoki was really interested in a librarian.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how far that went because I wasn't there when that happened. But aside from that, the next morning, Finch made a deal with a Fae Queen. I think a Fae authority figure.
Yeah, Fae Queen. The queen of the Fall Court.
About retrieving a shard from underneath the arena, the castle.
The arena.
And I feel like I'm trying to memorize my script, but I keep looking back and calling for a line. Under the arena, Thea also had a vision that Finch can't pick it up. Otherwise, we will have to fight Big Dragon. Because it's a twap, and he's not a dragon.
Don't worry. Finch will just pick up the sword. He's got a plan for it.
Sure.
He's got a plan? Does he
Mhm.
now? What?
Just in case something happens to Mordred and Belle.
And so next we are all getting together to go to the arena to do some fighting to get the thing we came here to get.
Which is
the hilts of I look at the writing on my palm. It's sweating. The hilt of the sword of King Arthur.
which the name of that sword is Caliburn, by the way.
The sword of Caliburn of
Excalibur Jr.
Technically,
I'm sorry,
Excalibur is Caliburn Jr.
Caliburn, the sword hilt that we need to get by winning in the arena. So that's what we ended up on last session. As a fun fact for the audience, I am at 12 out of 35 stress. And I have to calculate that half point and figure out if I get an affliction tonight or not. If I get stressed at all today. But that's it. I look over at the director. Did I do a good job?
Yes, you did a fantastic job.
Oh.
Vinny, to answer your question that you gave me in DMs, it is the same amount as Brigandine, except it also gives you 1 cast of Blur per day.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, so we are gonna pan in on kind of your group as you approach the Coliseum. You still have yet to sign up for the actual games. Today is would be the next, kind of the next morning after you guys had all gotten together and talked about potentially, going to the Coliseum. What we're gonna pan in on each of you individually, starting with Augustine, because Augustine, when you wake up, you had shared a room with Mordred. He is not in your room this morning.
Well, where the heck is he?
If you, as a hound, are able to follow his scent, you follow him down to the bar room, and he is currently being accosted by what appear to be a pair of guards.
Bark! Bark, 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 bark.
Fucking loud
She's gonna
barking.
get between them and Mordred.
Okay.
Bark.
As she steps between them, she will notice that they are very angry, and they are also missing their pants.
Bark. Bark,
And
bark, bark, bark.
Mordred just
No sympathy.
Mordred just starts chuckling. I swear, gentlemen, I didn't take your pants. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. And one of them will kind of step forward and go,
Bark, bark, bark,
"Who's
bark, bark,
this?"
bark,
And he
bark, bark, bark,
will
bark, bark,
attempt to push Augustine backwards.
bark. I'm not gonna
Attempts
let
is the
herself be
operative
pushed.
word here.
What was that?
Attempt is the operative word. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a contested strength check. So 1d20 plus strength.
Can I add martial arts?
Yeah.
Lovely. That'll be an 18.
That's a 7 from the guard. How would you like to stop the guard from pushing you backwards?
I think she's going to step to the side so that he kind of does an awkward little stumble instead of actually pushing her.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, that would send him tumbling right into Mordred, who is directly behind you.
Tabletop bitch.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And Mordred is going to attempt to trip him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mordred just kind of slapstick comedy, sticks his foot out. Dude takes a tumble and hits the side of the bar. And is like, I swear, you guys are trying to put your hands on me, and I didn't do anything wrong.
You really shouldn't be drinking on the job.
We weren't drinking.
Officer.
We woke up this way, and all of our pants were gone.
Well, you must have had a good night, I imagine.
And they grumble out of the bar. And Mordred will just chuckle and go, "Good job, Augustine.
Thanks.
Now you gotta help me
Thanks,
stash these
boy."
pants."
Sure. Where are we bringing them?
I don't know.
You didn't really think this through, did you?
No, it was just funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
And he will present several pairs of beautiful leather pants. Beautifully made leather pants.
Leather pants.
And he'll just kind of stuff them into his backpack.
Right on.
Is there anything that Augustine would like to do this morning before we move on to anyone else?
She doesn't have any particular goals. I think she has to sign up, but she'll have Mordred help with that.
Okay. If you would like to, Mordred will attempt to teach you how to read this morning, and you may roll me an intelligence check.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I wanted to check her modifier. 11.
You are
She's got
starting
some
to
bread.
get the handle of your ABCs.
Hell yeah. I got the D for dog.
Yep. You got the D and then stopped and got distracted.
Yeah, that
Because
makes
it was
sense.
a picture of another dog.
Starts barking
bark,
at the
bark.
page. Bark, bark, bark.
Augustine, no, Augustine, that's not a real dog. Bark, 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 bark.
Mordred just makes an illusion of a small dog to run around the bar room.
Bark, 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 bark.
Okay, we're gonna pan over to Finch. What are you doing this morning? As kind of the second day in the city. don't know how. I don't know how you like. What did you do the night before? Is a better question. After you all left kind of the Coliseum ground after finding it was closed.
So we went to Coliseum and it was closed.
Yep, and then like the other option was okay. Let's go back to the inn, I guess.
Well, probably find out what the hours were on the Coliseum. Like, is it a weekend only thing?
So the
Check the Yelp page.
So there is a like hours of operation. It's like a giant chalkboard, with like magic mouth on it that that can be asked questions, and it'll answer and kind of they're open until the second sun sets. So they're open for a solid 48 hours. This is how long days are in the end of the Feywild.
And that's how long from now?
You get up around the time the first sun rises. So you have a solid, 36 hours before they close.
Oh, then there's going to be another full day of drinking.
Fucking phenomenal.
So wait, we're waiting? I thought we were waiting for it to be open.
Yeah, you are waiting for it to be open. But this is what he did the night before.
Between, whenever the sun set and we missed it till when we woke up.
Yeah.
If it's 48-hour days.
You got a good 17-hour night.
Damn.
No excuse to not get them 8 hours in.
So
you just a solid another good 6 or 7 hours of drinking from the bunny.
You could probably check out the other taverns, yeah.
Okay, well, so we've got the Broken Wand, which is the one you've been staying at. There's one in the guild district, known as the Worker's Hand, which is where you'll find a lot of blue collar workers, a lot of the laborers, a lot of fairies frequent this bar. Then there's in the Artisans Quarter, there's the Grapevine Tavern, which is more of a winery. A lot of fancy elven wines, a lot of drow in this area, a lot of older elves, very refined looking taste. And then there's the Hogshead. The Hogshead is a small dive bar that sits just on the cusp of Market Street between the Library of Merlin and the Coliseum of Champions. You kind of have to know where it is to get to it. It's one of those places where, people are they're like, oh, if you don't want to go to a bar that everybody knows and you want to kind of go somewhere where it's more chill, you go to the Hogshead. They've got a really good FPA.
What's an FPA?
So an IPA, just replace the I with the word Fey.
What does IPA actually stand for?
Imperial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imperial
Okay.
Pale Ale.
Yep.
I actually hate IPAs. They're my least favorite thing.
Yeah.
Can't say I ever had one.
Do you
not
like
great.
beer? They're the most beer-tasting
No.
beer.
Beer
it's
has a
bread
very
in a
awful
cup.
smell.
It's bread in a cup, essentially.
I don't like hops, so.
I do like bread.
But yeah, so kind of, if you you have your choice of kind of those four, you could drink at. Which one would you like to try?
Probably the fanciest.
Okay, so you're going to the Grapevine Inn and Winery, and it's this
I'm on vacation.
very bougie, very they serve caviar and foie gras and steak tartare and the oldest wines in existence. And the only thing on the menu that seems like it probably is out of place is there is a single ale here, and it comes from the halfling villages in the prime material plane. but it is next to it. It says the ale of the gods.
Gosh.
Well, if it's fully imported from the material plane.
Yeah. This establishment will kind of has a currency exchange rating. They only take mithril coins, which is the
Well, good news. I have some.
Really? When the
Yes.
fuck did you get mithril?
I don't know. It's on my sheet. I think I robbed one of the dragon hordes at some point.
Yes. Yeah, I do
I have
remember
30.
that. Yeah, you have enough to
Some
get
loaded.
you have enough to get 5 of these ales. That's how much that
Jesus.
shit costs.
All right, so in that case, we're gonna start and end our night with one of those, but it'll be wine in between.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a Constitution saving or save versus poison.
Don't have one.
All right. You are drunk. You're nicely buzzed. You're in that in between state of just buzzed enough where you're feeling good, but not drunk enough where you can't make good decisions.
I mean, you can still make them. You just can't play them all out.
So you're in that nice stage of not quite so fucked up. Had you failed, you'd have been vomiting though.
Yeah.
Like you're mixing ale and fucking wine. It's not a good combo.
Just so long as you're not doing like a sangria and like Jaeger bombs, you're probably fine.
This is like mixing dry red with mead. Yeah. That's what's going on in your gut right now.
Well, I couldn't afford to drink the mead all night, so
Yeah. So you kind of your night was real good. By the end of the night though, you wake up and kind of because of how much money you spent, because nobody ever buys more than one of those ales. You wake up surrounded by like plates of food that have been freshly prepared for you. You're in an inn room that you don't remember paying for. Like you're in this big, nice, fluffy fucking bed that's like probably the softest bed you've slept in a long time. Big, like heavy comforter, like you know, like the perfectly weighted blanket. Yeah. It's one of those. It's nice, moderate temperature in the room. Like it's not cold, but it's like nowhere near being hot. It's that like nice. You've just woken up on a Sunday and have not shit to do today feeling.
It is a damn shame that we are only here for a little bit.
Next to you is a small, like business card that is essentially, reading through it, you kind of see that it says, complimentary rooms up to 4 nights, that can be, redeemed from anywhere within the prime material plane. You can gate back to this room.
Oh.
Using this business card 4 times.
This is my most treasured possession.
So you're gonna have a status effect because of you sleeping in this room. You will have the rested status effect. What rested does is it gives you advantage on your first attack roll every turn.
Nice.
I don't know if you've done weapon specialization, but if you have more than 1 attack, it only counts for the first one.
I have not.
Okay. All right. We're gonna pan over now to Theo. What are you doing this morning, and what did you do the night before?
It's an excellent question.
How are you handling the trauma of finding out that you've died like 100 times?
I think he's taking it pretty well, actually. I feel like maybe in the past he took it and was like really freaked out about it. But like he's taking it pretty good in stride at the moment.
Okay.
I think he's just I think also he genuinely doesn't know what to do with himself when he's not basically being shoved visions at all the time.
I think while in the Feywild, it's not like you're being shoved visions, but definitely like Bahamut will like offer to bring you to the palace like via like vision teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not being forced to like have your visions like normal. But what you are but what is happening is you are essentially offered, hey, you can come and kind of talk to me and learn about draconic culture. You can come and like ask about why you get these visions, things of that nature. Like you're given the opportunity. It's not like being forced upon like normal.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably figure out something in the next like 5 seconds. But I think like he's not used to, in a way, this is gonna sound really fucked up. I don't think he's used to having free will. But essentially, I guess when it comes to his own little mind palace half the time.
Yeah, he's very much used
checks.
to the gods going, nope, we need you to have these visions, so they're happening and they're happening now.
He is intrigued, I think, by the offer of, hey, I'll teach you a little bit about your culture or why you see these things. That's really intriguing to him. But I think he's also a little, like, uneasy about leaving Nima by herself.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, especially being that last time you did, she got crucified.
Yeah, I don't know if the invite would extend to her or if she would go anyway, irregardless.
She doesn't trust Bahamut.
Is she coming along as a bat?
No. She...
Or is that a person?
So here's the thing about Nima and Bahamut have a weird relationship. She does not trust Bahamut because Bahamut said, like, she will have revealed this information to you. Bahamut, a very long time ago, said that he would keep you safe, and then didn't. Or that she would keep you safe, and then didn't.
Mm.
She is the reason that you reincarnate, though.
Huh. Oh, where?
Because that's Bahamut's whole deal. Is she is the demigoddess of reincarnation.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think he would definitely be interested in, like, at least talking about some of that stuff.
Okay.
Probably... even though he is going to be teleported, I think he would, like, go back to their room.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just, like, get comfortable before he goes.
Yeah, so you get comfortable in the bed. You know, this bed that's sized for you. When kind of the first night you were here, it wasn't really, but like upon you renting the room, the Fae within that own the establishment had like used magic to make the bed more comfortable and more suited to you as a person. So it's more of a very large like pillow rather than a mattress. It's this big, thick, like almost like a dog bed, but like comfortable as hell, and with lots of like blankets, and there's like ceiling fans and things of that nature that like keep the room cool and things, and so you're nice and comfortable.
Nice and spoiled, one could say.
Well, that's kind of how the proprietors of this inn are. They want their guests to come back and keep paying them, so they make it as comfortable as possible in comparison to their competitors. The only ones they can't really compete with are the Grapevine, because Grapevine are rich fuckos. If Augustine wanted to go rob anybody, it should be them.
Yeah, I think like he would let Nima know ahead of time now so she's not freaking out
Yeah.
that he's gonna go to Bahamut.
Okay.
Uh,
So as you kind of settle in and warn Nima, you are teleported to the palace.
Ah.
And Bahamut has set up like a small garden. And she is in her humanoid form. It's a platinum scaled dragonborn, who will just kind of sit back in this large, almost egg shaped chair and smile and
Egg-
go, "Welcome, Theo."
Hi. I'm not really used to things being on my terms, so this is kind of wild to me.
I know, my aunts and uncles are, a bit, pushy when it comes to their visions and the things that they need of mortals.
I mean, I'm used to it in a way, I guess. It's kind of been the only thing I've known for like the past I be scrambling to look at my sheet. About 200 years.
Well, at least now you have a brief respite from them and the way they treated your kind, mortal kind, that is.
Yeah, I think he just nods. I think for a second in his head he was like I thought this would be another thing about the dragon canon, like the gods being in on like the overhunting to near extinction bit. So that's almost what I was bringing out of that before she finished talking.
Yeah, talking it just mortals in general.
Yeah.
So, what can I do for you today, Theo?
Well, you extended the offer of talking about a lot of things that I'm interested in. Which all of the things I'm interested in hearing Draconic history. Apparently, you being the reason the thing that's happening is currently happening, and probably something else I'm not remembering off the top of my head.
Are you talking about your cycle of reincarnation?
I believe so. That or the visions. I don't know either one.
So,
I don't know. Off the top of my
the
head.
reason that you get visions is Zira. He is the one that gives the gift of foresight, not me.
Okay.
I am the reason you have a cycle of reincarnation. Yes. Your wife asked to never lose you when you originally got married in your first incarnation, and pleaded to any god that would listen, and that was back when my sister still lived in her full form. And so as a favor to Lunaria, I gave you the gift that I don't give to many. There are maybe 3 people in the world that reincarnate, you being one of them, Arthur being another.
Oh. Arthur reincarnates?
If he were to die, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's not technically dead.
Well, in a sense he is. It's hard to explain. Arthur, as a person, is physically dead. However, he split his soul between 3 items, and one of those items was broken. So, in order for him to reincarnate, all of those items have to come back together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which means finding all of the pieces of Caliburn and having them reforged.
That's, I guess, well, I mean, we're here to do that, technically.
Yes. I have, technically, sent you on a mission to do this once before.
Huh.
I sent you into the deep below, and that mission did not turn out very well. your legs.
Yeah, I vaguely recall that it was not.
Oh,
Fantastic.
you're getting visions of your deaths.
Yeah,
That's
don't worry.
That's a bad sign.
Don't worry, Nima's already stressed herself sick about it.
Well,
Uh,
here's the bad part about that. Remember how I said Zira was the god that gave you the visions?
yes?
Do you know what church Zira is? Like, what their domain is?
The Death Church.
You're right, the Death Church. You only get so many reincarnations, Theo.
I mean,
If you die this time, you're not coming back.
mm-hmm. God, hold on. Hey DM, hold on. Hey DM.
Yes.
Hey DM, hold on.
Are you taking stress?
No, hold on. No, I'm calculating. I mean, I'm probably gonna take it anyway, but I'm calculating exactly how much before I go over.
Before you have an inflection, yeah.
Okay. I can take a major stress.
Okay.
I can take a major stress.
Okay.
Can you? Okay, fuck.
Roll your major stress for me.
So I think he was handling this pretty good, up until the point where it's like, "Hey, baby, you got nothing left after this."
Yeah, you're out of lives.
Where the fuck is stress?
I think Abby typed it up in.
Is it in Reckford? Is it in Reckford?
I think
no,
so.
It's not. No. Okay, hold on.
I think it's in
Found it.
SRD
Major.
Compendium.
It's a D6. I am currently at 12 out of 35, and 17 is my halfway point before I get an affliction.
Oof.
12. Okay, 15. I'm not there, but I'm
Yet.
not there yet. It's fine. I think he just takes a very big breath, just like to steady himself a little bit.
Oh, and if any of you are also using the stress mechanics, like Rugs, if you're using it because of your night in the on the vine or the grapevine, you have no more stress. It healed your stress.
Also, if you need your stress stuff, it's in the SRD compendium. You're welcome. I found it. Yeah. I don't think he really has an answer for that particular statement. Just because I think he's been taking the news pretty well that, like, hey, you've been a person before. But now this is like kind of new news that's gonna slap him in the face. I think it takes a second. Well, with any luck, I don't die for a while. I don't plan on it, but I'm sure I've said that a million other times before. That I don't plan on dying this time. But
You have, unfortunately.
But I've never said it as this person that I am right now, currently in the situation, in this place that I'm exactly in right now.
That's a great way to look at it, Theo. Here's my suggestion. Stick with your friends. I believe it was your friend Finch that said he's never had us before. And
Right.
They're right. You haven't. Your friends are a special group. They are going to do great things, and soon there will be more of you. And all of you will do great things.
That's very comforting to know. I'm still kind of adjusting to learning all of these informations. Mordred also dropped a bunch of information about it when we met after.
You found that little shit again. Good. Glad he's not Glad he's no longer encased in amber.
We did
Bastard.
get him back. To the unfortunate livelihood of guards everywhere, I think, with him and Augustine.
Is that big dog that came in with you his like little puppy that he had?
Yeah, no.
That big
I've
talking
seen-
dog?
Yeah, no, I've seen Augustine in my visions, both as the little dog and as the big dog. I saw Augustine as the big dog first, then as the little dog. But they're the same thing,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she's great. I think she's very wonderful.
How do you think
I
she would
do-
react to a baby dragon running around in her vicinity? I wonder if she'd chase it.
She would. I think she'd try to play with it first.
So we're gonna cut to Augustine just a second.
What?
Augustine, as you're chasing this this illusory dog, in the periphery of your vision, you see a baby dragon like scamper behind a corner.
I think she'll do like that awkward like walking over and like sniffing the general area to see what's over there, even though she kind of saw it. And,
When you get there, the dragon is in like a play stance.
Oh hell yeah! Augustine's gonna do the same thing.
It will like charge you, boop its nose into your stomach, and then run away.
Hell yeah! Augustine's gonna chase it.
But yeah, so kind of cutting back over to Theo. Bahamut is looking in like a little glass, and he's just like, "You were right. You were right. She's chasing the dragon, the baby dragon."
Yeah. Hold on. I'm typing something to you.
Okay.
Not related to anything that's currently happening.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he just nods. Just kind of leans back. She's like that. She's really nice to have around, I think. But I think I was gonna talk about dragon history stuff, but this is sort of currently taking precedent.
Well, what would you like to know about
And
What would you like to know about our history?
I know pretty much nothing besides I'm actively endangered. So
Well, so
the only thing I know.
Draco centaurs are endangered, not dragons.
Right, yeah.
So Draco centaurs, and the reason they are endangered is because it was dragons, like true dragons, are apex predators.
Right.
And wyverns, their competitors, do not like any new species of dragon cropping up. So wyverns will attack dragons or Draco centaurs who are going through the Quetla, your draconic puberty, as it were.
Yeah.
Because that is your weakest moment. You shed your scales, you're growing wings. It's a difficult time in a Draco centaur's life. Currently, there are 2 Draco centaurs that have wings, and that's it. The rest of them choose, much like you, not to.
Well, I mean, I've been putting off, but I might end up doing it sooner. Well, I'm currently on 1,000,001 different world-ending quests that have to get taken care of. But
That is true.
once I at least put this fire out, I might take some time. I think Nima at some point said she knows a place. Theo says in quotes.
Have you ever talked to her about her palace?
She's mentioned it a few times, but I don't really press
That's
about that
that's
stuff.
probably where she will take you,
I mean, I'm sure.
because
I
it's
guess I
a
don't know.
fortress.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I just learned. I'm learning about so much stuff so many things all the time, especially right now.
That'll happen
I also-
here in Dusk.
I don't press her too much about that kind of stuff. But I'm learning about it now, so I kind of have no choice. I mean, it's nice to learn more, but the more I learn, the more I worry about her. Which I feel like is not unique to me.
It's not, but it's good to see that you still have it in you to like that connection is still there. Because after 40 or so reincarnations, one of which she had to kill herself.
Yeah, she told me about that one.
It's sometimes the connection weakens after so many reincarnations.
Well, I think he's trying to form like an actual sentence, but it's not a lot of
It's
it's
not
coming
coming,
out.
yeah.
It's a bunch of things that are dying as soon as they reach his mouth, so well, I'm not sure how long I'll be in here. I guess as long as it takes for us to deal with this stuff, but I might be back later, I think. But right now I'm going to take what time we have left and
What are your plans here in Dusk?
well, the thing you asked me to do
Yes, there's
to
that.
help Finch with, we're going to the arena. So that's where they have the hilt of the blade.
Ah, yes, you have to have an inn to get it to compete.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to that.
Here is my suggestion, and he'll pull out a piece of paper, and then he will unscroll, or she'll unscroll it. Bahamut's gender fluid, so it's like shimmering, and you see her hand become more draconic like, and she'll just place like at the very bottom like an ink covered hand on it. Take this to the arena.
Okay.
Tell them that you are signing up as representatives of Bahamut.
Okay. He'll take it.
And as you take it out of Bahamut's hand, you appear back in your room.
I think he looks a little. Tanima's very well trained eye. He looks a little more worried than he was when he went in there.
What did that pompous, shiny bitch say to you?
Hey! It's fine. Listen. It's fine. I'm fine.
Doesn't look fine. You don't look fine. You don't look okay.
I'll be fine.
Yes, you will. Once we get that fucking hilt, I'm getting you a better room.
What's wrong with the room?
Nothing, but Finch looked really rested when he came out of the on the vine. So we're gonna go there and stay there instead.
I think Theo's really embracing this turn of like, oh, we're talking about the inn room now. I got us an inn for the arena from Bahamut.
She like takes a deep breath and gives a heavy sigh. Just, okay. What does she want in return?
She didn't say anything. She said to say that we were representing her in the arena.
Oh, okay. So she gets the renown of her champions winning. That's what she gets in return.
I guess so, yeah.
You can Theo can probably tell via the like facial expression. She really doesn't like Bahamut.
He just puts a hand on her shoulder. And just like gives her a pat. I am sorry that you have to deal with Bahamut while we're here.
It's okay. It's fine. She's just pompous bitch is all.
You're allowed to have your own opinions. I'm just very tired, I think.
It's fine, darling. It'll be okay. I'm gonna go organize for our room to be moved to the On the Vine. If you want to go tell Augustine she's downstairs, and Mordred, and find the Paladin Adept. She's somewhere in the bar.
Hey DM question.
Yes.
Paladin was there when Mordred basically outed, like, so much information about me.
Yes.
That,
Yes. Belle was there.
So Belle knows the basic gist of things.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find her.
Okay.
I think. While Nima is presently distracted with
Yes.
room stuff.
Wonderfully, Nima can walk around in dusk without having to wear like a veil or a hood because it's constantly sunset here.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go track down
The Paladin Adept.
Paladin, yeah.
Okay.
Paladin Adept.
She is in the bar room, nursing a hangover. And she's eating breakfast and just kind of trying not to, regretting her decision, to try and keep up with Finch drinking.
Hey DM question.
Yeah, what's up?
Would remove curse help this?
It would be remove or slow poison or remove poison.
So looking through the spells that I have to maybe help her.
Lesser restoration would help. Let me find.
Cure light wounds wouldn't help.
I mean, yeah, I would say cure light wounds could help.
Yeah, I think he'll Nima. Fuck, sorry, my
You're
brain's
right. You're all right.
Thea will walk up to Belle and put a hand on her shoulder, cast Cure Light Wounds.
And she'll kind of look up and go,
Cure Life.
"Oh, why didn't I think of that?"
Because you're hungover.
Yeah, that'll do it. Hey, how you
Hi.
How you holding up, buddy?
Heard
you had a rough one.
I think he just melts into the ground a little bit. Hey, I can. If I tell you something, it stays here.
Yeah, I can.
Right?
She'll like slide a small sign across the table. Just slap the sign.
I think he hits it a little hard. The little crack forms at the bottom of it. So you know the whole cycle thing.
Yeah, the reincarnation cycle.
I was talking to Bahamut.
Oh, that's never good.
No, it's fine. Bahamut's been pretty chill. And
I just know the visions tend to take a toll on you.
actually, I haven't had any.
Oh,
major
good.
moments have been here. It's been really nice. But after I die,
Mm-hmm.
he'll just kind of stare.
Oh.
Like,
You're not gonna reincarnate again, are you?
shut up. I don't know if there's people around that can.
The sign silences us for 40 feet.
Fantastic. Yeah, no. I haven't told Nima yet. I don't know if she knows this.
You should definitely tell your wife.
I am going to tell her. I am. I'm still processing it myself because I'm learning about this thing that's supposedly been happening for forever. Not for forever, but for a long ass time. And then I'm told, surprise, surprise, this is the last one. Congratulations. After this, you're dead forever.
Well, so, and she'll kind of take out the her holy symbol, which is the holy symbol of Bahamut. Well, technically, I don't think she told you the whole story. Reincarnation cycles, the way they work, and the way they've always worked, is you can get extra lives, essentially. It's just difficult to do. You have to do heroic deeds. Or connect with your past lives.
I guess. Yeah, I'm still absorbing so much information.
Have you been able to contact your past lives at all? Like, have you spoken with any of them?
I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
Yeah, I can help you.
Right now.
I can help you do it.
I think maybe, 'cause right now, I feel like I am one very wrong interaction from losing my shit. So I think I'm gonna take
How
the
about
rest of today.
Here's what I suggest. You let me look into there's a spell I can do that will allow me specifically to see who your past lives were.
Right.
I won't tell you any of them until I pick one for you to meet first. It's kind of always a good interaction to be able to meet them on their own turf. So picking kind of either where they died or where their remains are is usually a good indicator as to when to talk to them. Usually where their remains are is very strong, especially if, say, someone were to have buried multiple of your incarnations in the same place, like a family, like, catacomb. Then you might be able to contact all of them at once.
That feels like something that I could do probably once I get more of a cohesive grasp on this entire thing. One at a time would be more preferable, I think, instead of everybody else.
Would you like me to look into your past lives?
That would be fantastic.
And she'll, like, hold her hands out and go, I need your hands.
Oh no, I just hate the imagery that just popped into my head. I'm like, here you go, cuts off the hands. Yeah, no, he'll hold out his hands.
She'll, like, gently, and her hands are much smaller than yours. She's, like, holding onto your fingers. And she'll close her eyes, and when they open back, they are pure silver. Like, all, like, the pupil and iris are gone, they're glowing, and very suddenly, she, like, snaps back and goes, oh. And she'll look at you, and then, like, her eyes will get wide, and she goes, oh.
Yes?
Oh. She, like cusps one hand over yours and goes, well.
That's the sound of everything's fine.
So, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be great. You're gonna do great. It's gonna be fine.
You're gonna do great things, kid.
Looking into... She, like, stops mid-sentence, thinks about what she's gonna say next, takes a it's not a very long time, but it's longer than probably it should be, and she goes, you know, one of your former lives was a glitch, right? Like, that's a thing you've been told?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to be the one to lay that on you.
No, it's fine. Nema, or I think Nema told me.
Have you been explained to that you only half reincarnated?
Yes, I have been explained. You
see, like, a lot of the stress that was on her face just, like, melt. Okay, that was the who.
He puts a hand over her hand. That's like, it's a weird stacking.
You have more than one soul in your body.
This is the least surprising information I've heard all day.
You are currently carrying the soul of King Arthur within you.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how the fuck you got it, but
I'm
you're
sorry, what?
currently carrying part of King Arthur's soul with you.
Okay.
That was an
had a
interesting
lot of-
experience.
I've had a lot of bombs dropped on me today. But that one's
It's
okay.
like it's not interacting with like the physical. Like, you are not King Arthur. You are not one of his
No.
reincarnations.
No, I'm not.
You are essentially acting as a protector of the king's soul. Because something happened to his body and he can't come back.
A vessel.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I can, if you would like, separate it from you.
No, it's
But according
I
to what
am-
I saw,
mhm.
one of your incarnations, I think it was the first one, promised that when Arthur was ready to come back, you'd carry him back to his body.
Cool. Yeah, so there's that. And plus, I really appreciate the help going forward. But I don't know how I feel about just going, hey, I can take this thing out of you if you want.
It's divine magic. It's not, I'm not gonna kill you. It's divine magic.
No, I know it's divine magic, but I feel like messing with the souls that are currently inside of me is some tricky business. And
Well,
I think
there is a risk to it.
yeah,
It would force the other half of your soul to reincarnate into your body.
And knowing what I know about that, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm fantastic.
It's gonna happen one way or another.
Listen, add that to the pile, add that to the list of things that's gonna happen one way or another.
I can
have
make
so
that
many-
transition easier for you.
I think he just takes a very big breath. This is me justifying me not taking that last point of stress because I do not want to have a condition when I'm in the arena.
She'll just she will cast calm emotions on you
Yeah.
and heal 3 points of stress.
God bless America.
Essentially, I can give you a trinket that when that inevitably attempts to happen, it traps the other half of the soul, so it doesn't force its way into your body.
And would you need time for this? I'm assuming you need time for
She
this.
reaches into a small bag and pulls out a pouch with a small purple crystal on it. This is a soul gem. They're a currency in the hells. This one is empty. Wear it around your neck.
Yeah, alright.
And
Theo's
she
a
will-
very good boy. Theo's a very good boy at doing what he's told to do.
And she hands you a small necklace. It's a purple crystal with like cord wrapped around it, like copper wire wrapped around it, tied around a leather like necklace cord that you can kind of just wear over, wear as a necklace.
Right, yeah. I'll take it. And I think he'll start moving to get up and collect himself. A little bit.
Okay.
I think given all this information, I'm going to I'm supposed to go check. I'm supposed to check on somebody.
Finch, Augustine, and Mordred. But
I am
Nima's gonna go get Finch. You were told to get Augustine and Mordred.
I'm gonna go find Augustine and Mordred, I guess.
Augustine, what are you doing currently?
Probably pick and fight with some guards,
Okay.
depending.
So while you guys do that, we're going to pan over to Koyoshelki.
Hi.
What are you doing this morning as fucking Theo gets traumatized a little more?
He was okay with so much of this, and then it's like, congratulations, here's whammy after whammy after whammy.
Yeah. You said fuck me up with the backstory. So I
I
did.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
it's basically fine.
I love to also get the fuck me up with backstory treatment sometime, eventually.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
you're next. Each of you gets hit with an arc.
Yeah.
You're next. You're next
Um,
sometime in line.
But Koyo, I think she'd want to go. I mean, she's interested in magic, in how magical items are made. And
The artisan's quarter.
got it. And she already went to the Library of Merlin and plans to go there after the Colosseum, and she has the hilt of a sword.
Okay. So
So,
what kind of magic items are you looking to study?
so she'd be interested mostly in weapons or armor.
Okay, so pardon me. So we kind of she makes her way over to the artisan's quarter. Is a large smith's guild, kind of in the bottom right over here, of the map. And she is, she's able to make her way down and walk through the streets, and she can kind of see there's this large, building with several openings, the sounds of hammers tinking through them, and inside are dragonborn and minotaurs and kind of the Canaan people, like Augustine is. And inside there's also a dragon proper. This big fucking brass dragon who is keeping the forges lit. And inside you see kind of a large shard of metal inside of a case that is, it says unidentified magic item. Nobody knows where it came from or what it does, but it is just like a large, sharp metal shard.
It's a UFO.
Hey, could I try identifying that magic item?
You may.
Let me see if I have identify as a spell. No, it's not a spell I have. Okay.
A weird shard in the middle of nowhere in this Feywild where we're supposed to find another shard for something else.
I'm assuming it would be Drummercraft.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a special category, so 60%. I'm assuming this is an exacting question.
Yep.
Okay, so only 28 because 60 minus 40 is 20 plus 8. So yeah. Nope.
Yeah, no, that's a no. No, you get a feeling that it is important, but you do not know what it is. And as you approach, you see the dragon kind of giving you a side eye.
In Draconic, don't worry, I'm just curious of what it is. It seems incredibly important, though.
It is, it's, an ancient artifact from the war. We pulled it out of a bone fragment of a giant.
Okay, I already connected 2 and 2 together. Does Kayo connect 2 and 2 together?
Roll wisdom check.
Wisdom. Okay. That is only a +1. I'm assuming not intelligence, right?
No, not intelligence. This would be a wisdom thing. Holy shit!
That's
Yeah, yeah. She's like, nah. That's definitely a piece of Arthur's sword.
Hey. Oh, out of character question before that.
Yes.
How much does Kayo know about Bahamut and Theo at the moment, if anything at all?
How often do you talk to Theo?
I'm assuming that she would, at the very least, talk to Theo to tease him with Nima, but also to touch base and be like, "Hey, how are we doing? What are we missing? What's the plan?"
Friendly coworkers, essentially.
Yeah.
He's like your manager, and you keep going up for him for updates.
Yeah, like friendly co-workers with a very friendly demeanor and relationship.
So
So I guess
would
really the question,
yeah,
the
would
question is,
Theo
would he
have
tell-
told Koyoshelki if given the opportunity about the Bahamut stuff?
I mean, everyone, Bahamut didn't say I had to keep the
Nope.
like that
Bahamut
particular
did
secret.
not tell you shit that it had to be secret. All of that, the only thing that has to be secret is the nature of your mission and what the thing that you're going to go get underneath the Coliseum is.
Yeah, no, he would probably allude to talking to Bahamut, and there's something about Bahamut like making him feel a little bit more at ease being here. But other than that, you're not his wife. You don't get all of that
Yeah.
information.
Got it. Plan B it is. Well, we kind of have a problem back in the material plane with Ajax and Lancelot. And we need the remains of a very specific sword to bring back Arthur.
He just kind of goes, and what sword is that?
Be Joan.
I don't think that mission is secret. The collecting all the things to kill Lancelot. It's only a secret from
Lancelot, yeah.
So you can talk about that freely.
And dragons often do not fucking like him.
So hey, this could be a chance.
Well, we need the fragments of Caliburn.
And you believe this to be one of them?
I mean, I know it's very important and it's definitely very much so magical. And you said it was recovered from a battlefield, from a giant's corpse, and I know one of the avatars was a giant, specifically the one slain by Arthur. And yeah.
I see. Well, if you are to recover the rest of it, if you bring me the hilt, I will give you this part of the blade.
Good to know.
I am Arbiter Calfrax.
Let me note
So-
that down in my notes real quick.
Albert Cowtrax or Frax, my bad.
Albert or cow tracks, am I right?
Ayo.
I put it in the roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked at the spelling, but he is cow tracks in my heart.
Oh, Lord.
You said brass, right?
Yes, he's a brass dragon. Looks to be an ancient brass dragon, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I could have talked to a dragon if I got over there.
Yeah.
Technically, talk to Bahamut, so I shouldn't be picky.
Yeah, you did talk to the dragon god.
Sorry, I was just like, damn.
I mean,
Got
there
it.
you could still always go talk to Arbiter Caltrax.
Maybe, I assume we'll be here for at least a little bit longer, and then we'll probably have time to talk to him later.
Yeah. Depending on how long it takes you guys to get through the dungeon after the arena.
Correct, yeah.
Well,
Knowing this group, it won't take long.
Who knows? We might be slow today.
thank you very much, Arbiter. If you must call me. My name is Koyo Shauki. You may call me Koyo.
And he will just kind
But-
of dip his head a little bit, kind of in a like a respectful nod.
And I look forward to your cooperation in the felling of Lancelot the Coward. And she nods.
And he'll kind of respond, "I will drink to that. That coward deserves to die."
Doorknob confessions in my D&D game.
And she spends the rest of the day just like looking around, snooping at how the weapons are being made.
So
before the
what
costume.
she'll notice is that a lot of the smiths have a mage with them that help them to scribe runes into weapons that cause the enchantments.
Enchantment.
It is runic magic that enchants weaponry.
I see.
And now we will pan back over to Finch as Nima kind of busts into the room and goes, "Hey, you! How much were the rooms here?"
Finch is like full, staying at like a resort hotel, got the robe on, like I think I got comped because I bought the 6 mithril ale.
Did you say fucking mithril?
Yeah.
Christ. All right. She like starts rummaging around in her armor. I think I got like 12 of those.
Jesus Christ, she's loaded.
I can cover you if you need.
I need a room for me and Theo that's not the other tavern.
Okay.
It's fine. I just have to.
I'll
plane
talk to the
shift
guy.
back.
And I guess I give Nima the card.
She waves you off and goes, no, watch this. And she will, she grabs a small scroll and she opens it, and out from the scroll comes this little imp, this little demon who has like glasses on and one of those old timey calculators where you had to like pull the lever and paper would come out.
Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
her accountant.
Yeah,
Her accountant.
that's literally her accountant. How much mithril do we have in the deposits? Well, madam, we have and he kind of like presses some buttons and pulls a lever, and he presses some more buttons and pulls a lever. Technically we could destabilize the entire economy of Reading if we wanted to. Why?
Do it.
And
Please
she goes,
stabilize there.
I need 300 mithril coins. He goes, all right, you want that taken out of the castle, or do you want me to take that out of the dragon horde that you were creating for Mr. Theo? Take it out of the castle, not the horde. And he goes, as you wish. And he pulls a thing, and then he pulls like a little lever that's kind of out of nowhere, like Mr. Mixelplick style. And then he is very suddenly holding a bag of coins that he hands her, and he goes, it was fantastic doing business with you. I am taking my 10% finder's fee. He goes, and she just kind of goes, we agreed to 3%, you little shit. That was on the prime material plane. This is a plane shift. I had to teleport across the planes. It's 10. Fine. And she like waves him off. Turns back to Finch. You didn't see that. You didn't hear any of that. Understand?
Hear what?
And she'll flick you a mithril coin.
Gladly pocket that.
And then she will proceed to go and buy rooms. Theo got us an inn. We're representing Bahamut at the games. You might want to meet up with Theo and Augustine at the other tavern.
Okay.
We have to do our job sometime.
Like kick off like his fuzzy little slippers and start getting dressed.
Are those complimentary, or do we have to return those when we're done?
I drank a lot. I got comped a lot.
Okay, time to go get fucked up.
No, let the dragon get fucked up. He
Nice.
deserves it. Let him get drunk.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go meet up with Theo.
Okay. So Theo, Augustine, you guys see, is Finch still in the robe? Like, did he wear the robe over his armor?
If he could have squeezed it under, he probably would have.
Yeah,
but
you can. It's like
probably back in the room.
It's like a silk robe. So like, yeah, you could have squeezed it under your armor. It's like it would have been a house coat and then some like pajama pants that are made of silk.
He'd leave it back in the room.
Okay. But yeah, so you arrive and kind of right as Theo is finding Augustine. Koyo, would you have also returned to the inn to kind of regroup with the group at that point?
Hey Theo, I found a shard of the sword.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
Before that, we need the hilt to get it. A
Okay.
very nice dragon by the name of Arbiter Cultrax has it.
Where?
By the way, this isn't draconic.
He looks at you very intently. Where?
The artisan's quarter, but he told me to first get the hilt, and then we can get the shard of the blade.
Okay. Alright. Cool. He runs ahead
As
to
you
his chair.
hear, so Theo,
Yeah.
as you hear about the blade, you feel something stir inside you, almost as
Yeah?
if like a fear of the blade being put back together.
Uh-huh. Can I do some kind of check to figure out what the fuck that was?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll wisdom.
God, this is another god thing. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Probably not. It's probably more backstory. But
Watch
it could
Theo
be a
be
god
part
thing.
Arthur, part Theo.
It's a 20.
How hard do you concentrate on this feeling, Theo?
How hard do you?
I mean, this seems pretty important. And I think because had so many jump scares, he's like, alright, I gotta get to the bottom of something today.
So Theo, you are
Yeah.
taken out of your current place and time and into a vision.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yay!
However, unlike your normal visions, this isn't a vision of the past. You are in a dark room. Sitting in that room is a not too tall, but like not a short man. He's broad-shouldered, long black hair and a thick braid, and he is tired looking. He is as haggard from what looks to be weeks of endless battle, and he sits in a throne made of bone.
Okay.
You recognize this chair. It was a chair in Titan's Grave, your hometown, that a mummy sat in for a very long time before being transported
Right.
elsewhere.
Okay.
And that mummy was known as the Nameless Soldier. No one knew who he was.
Okay.
You get this feeling that you know this man. A feeling of deep camaraderie, and this is someone who was a good close friend of yours at some point. And then it clicks. This is King Arthur.
Oh no. Okay.
He looks up and goes, "Different look, same you. How you doing, Theo?"
He shrugs. But his face, I think, is probably so easy to read. Cause, yeah, I think he's his heart is on his sleeve at the moment, and you could he's trying to juggle so many things right now. But he's just is a shrug.
You see him kind
I'm
of nod.
Doing.
You're doing?
I'm doing. Sorry, I'm on a million save the world quests all at once.
God,
So-
don't I know what that feeling's like.
On a million things to do, million people to save. God's amazing if I can do all of it. But I'm
Well,
one person.
I'm sorry. If that's any
Uh-huh.
consolation.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I haven't had a minute to talk to you since what happened.
no, it's fine. It's okay. I've been very busy. I'm sure past me's have also been very busy for different reasons.
I don't know. I didn't get to know them. Just you.
Well, I'm trying to keep it together, and I think I'm doing a decent job at not balking at every new bomb everyone's dropping on me every 3 seconds. So
Yeah, I can tell you're probably just as tired as I am.
I was gonna go take a rest, but Nina's getting a room at a different place, so I can't do that yet. We also have to go fight an arena later at some point. So I have that waiting for me when we get to it.
Yeah. So you found 2 of the pieces of the sword. I can see through kind of what's going on with you.
Yeah, I guess Koyo Shoki found one, and we know where the other one is. We just have to.
I know where the last one is.
Uh-huh.
So there's a dwarf, calls himself the Guardian.
Okay. That not the same, not of the same name. Not the same man I'm currently thinking of, right?
Dickhead runs the Bannerkin dwarfs.
I mean, I've had a few run-ins with the Banderkin dwarves, but I've heard the name the Guardian at least once today, I think.
Yeah. He's using the tip of my sword as a spear.
Uh-huh.
That's how you're gonna restore the blade.
Okay.
Do not trust Arbiter Caltrax.
Oh, fantastic.
He works for Lancelot. He was Lancelot's mount.
Oh, great. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. I'm opening my character sheet. I'm adding a single point stress to the counter. Okay, well, good thing I know that now.
It's hard for me to resonate enough energy to warn you about things.
No, it's fine. You're tired.
You have no idea.
Don't overwork yourself. Just for me, I'll handle what I can for the moment and deal with this now, I guess. But I have friends, so hopefully that'll be some kind of help, some kind of condolence for all this.
Thank you, old friend. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, it's no problem. Okay, yeah, I have some new piece of information.
Really? What's that?
I'm the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that already.
It's new to me. Okay.
It was new to me when Bahamut said it.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
That hit like a fucking
I bet. I fucking bet.
I still haven't told Nima, by the way.
Yeah, I would wait, personally.
Yeah.
If it was me, I would wait.
I was talking to Belle about it, because I needed to talk to someone. And it was silent, so no one else heard it. they'll promise to keep the secret. Better.
She will.
But
She's good at that.
well,
But
and she was like, "Well, you should tell her soon." And I'm like, "Listen, I think if I tell Nemo one more bad thing about any of this,
you might have
she
a
might-
very angry vampire on your hands.
she might just explode. She's gonna be very pissed off at Bahamut. Like, because this information came from Bahamut, and she doesn't like Bahamut that much.
Yeah, there's a
So-
reason behind that.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I've heard it from her. I've heard it from Bahamut.
Yeah. But regardless, it was good seeing you, and I gotta return you. I don't have much energy left. Yeah.
Go rest.
I wanted to warn you about Caltrax before
Yeah,
y'all ended up having to fight an ancient dragon.
we might end up having to anyway, knowing how fate likes to fuck around.
Well, at least then you'll have piece of Caliburn left with you.
Yeah, go rest. Don't hold yourself up anymore. Go take a nap.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah,
You see him like close his eyes, and he just becomes fairy dust.
I like to
And
imagine
you are
it.
snapped back into reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Theo spaces back in. What do you think they were talking while he was spacing out?
Would you guys have conversated with Theo while he like went catatonic for his vision?
Tempting.
Hello, are you there? Knock knock.
I want to imagine that Koyo probably would have gone on a tirade of like, hey, what's his name again? There it is. Caltrax seems to be a nice individual. He told me about this. I saw the forges he's lighting up. He seems nice, and just go on in circles.
I think I feel like Theo comes around to like the millionth. He was nice, and he just he blinks very tiredly. Hey, Koyo. Hey, come here.
Yeah?
Come here.
Uh-huh.
He takes both of your hands in his hands. How
Mhm.
much did you tell him?
I told him. Wait, why?
I will tell
That's not a
me.
good answer.
Tell me what you told him. You can be in Draconic. I don't care. Tell me what you told him.
I'm getting the feeling this is not a good thing.
You're not very good at answering questions.
Koyoshoki. Tell me what you told him.
He knows we need the shard of the sword to bring back Arthur.
Anything else?
That.
And he's holding onto your hands a little tighter now.
Out of character question because I, the player, don't remember.
You told him about killing Lancelot. About wanting to kill Lancelot.
I mean, yeah, she's going to be honest, and she's a dwarf. She doesn't like Lancelot.
Yeah.
So I told him that I want to kill Lancelot.
Yeah. Did you tell him that was what the sword we needed was for?
I mean, he seems smart. He probably knows that that's what's needed.
Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Wonderful.
But I did not directly tell him that.
Oh, this is great. This is awesome. Oh, it's fantastic. He lets go of your hand and starts getting he's pacing. And
Mordred will kind of come over and go, you alright?
No, actually. I'm super not I'm super not alright, actually.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I found out some very pertinent information that I can't share here.
And he just nods and goes, I see.
It's very, and I'll look over at Koyo. Do not talk to him again. Until we've come up with a plan, do not speak to him again. Do not go near him alone. Nothing.
Okay, I understand.
No. Let's go find Nima. I have an inn for the arena. We're fighting in the name of Bahamut. Any questions?
Who's
Nemo-
Bahamut?
Huh?
Augustine asks who Bahamut is.
God of Dragons.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I'm short. God of Dragons.
Happen.
And then I think and then he turns around to get ready to head out.
As he turns around, Nima is standing right behind him, seething because she came in right as he had a vision. Thought that bitch said you wouldn't have any of those.
This wasn't one of those. This is not one of those visions that she's blocking.
So who was it then?
I don't feel comfortable talking about it out here. What's the title of the Paladin Bell?
Paladin Adept, Isabel Woodsheart, and she's like right behind you. Like she was still in the booth that you guys were in earlier. She like hops up out of the seat and is just like, we should probably collect the dog and then and then head out.
Let's get to an area that's not with people. You might need the sign so I can discuss some very important information.
And she kind of looks around the
everyone.
whole group and go, everyone come over here. We need you to sit here so that the effects of my spell will hit you. Everybody touch the sign, please.
Touch the sign.
I'll touch the sign.
Okay.
It's just a sign that says what happens here stays here.
Theo takes Nima's hand and puts it on the sign.
Yeah, Nima does the same. Nemo does it. Over free will. Does Augustine touch the sign?
I think Augustine got lost somewhere along the way and doesn't really know what this is all about, but yeah, she'll touch the sign.
Mordred will just kind of go, they're gonna tell us a secret, and touch the sign.
But why do I gotta touch the sign first?
Because it's magic.
Magic's not real.
It is real.
What?
Yeah.
How come no one ever told me?
You can heal people. You have magic.
No, I can't. What?
I thought are you not,
No.
Okay.
Augustine,
Could've
Augustine, if you're chill and you keep touching that sign, I will give you a really cool stick.
Deal.
Okay. So once we're all touching the sign, Theo offloads, I think, the world's heaviest sigh that I think he's ever had. Like, I think he's looking the most stressed he's ever looked. Even like Tanima, I think. So can you type the Bell's title in the chat so that I can read it with my eyeballs? Alright, thank you. You're beautiful. Mwah. Appreciate it.
You can also access her character sheet.
Beautiful. So, when Koyoshoki mentioned this blade and who it was with, I was transported into a vision, but not like one that I've had before. Where I spoke to King Arthur himself.
You see
It's
Mordred look at you, and like his eye, like he raises an eyebrow. I'm sorry. I thought you said my father was dead.
He's dead, technically not dead. It's complicated. I have part of his soul in me. As part of
Bell
a
just gonna
promise
go,
I made.
not part of it, the whole thing.
The whole okay. That it just points over to her. That. So
Essentially,
when
Theo is acting as a vessel for Arthur for when we recover his pieces.
So he's incredibly tight. But he warned me that Arbiter Caltrax is not to be trusted in any capacity for anything ever. Though unfortunately, we're already sort of at a disadvantage. Why shouldn't we trust him? Easy answer. I would know. I know the thing about Lancelot.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's Lancelot's mount. So Koyoshoki, when you told him about that, he's kind of in the know. Maybe if he hasn't put it together yet. So getting that shard for the sword might be a whole lot harder than it could have been.
I'm not worried.
God, what other fun secret revelations?
Nemo will go, "Hey, Augustine.
Hmm?
You like to steal things, right?
Sure.
You ever stolen something from a dragon?"
Don't think so. Have
Would
I
you
ever
like
stolen
to?
anything from you, Theo?
Have you ever stolen anything? I don't think
Yeah.
you could have gotten past Nima. Unless somehow you got past her to take.
I mean, I did let Augustine take your walking stick that one time.
I don't think that counts as theft. But
Then yeah, no, you've never stolen anything from Theo.
Okay, then yeah, no, I haven't stolen from a dragon. But I don't mind the idea.
So we've at least got Augustine that can help us steal.
somebody could serve as a distraction. We could talk to him and maybe.
I'll be the distraction.
I could
Augustine,
also
you're
be
the
the
one-
distraction.
Aug-
He's over of
Augustine.
me.
Augustine, I thought you're the one stealing the thing.
Well, if
I'll
Augustine
do
and
both.
Koyo distract, me and Finch, Nemo will kind of go, me and Finch could go in and heist the blade.
I steal stuff I want, you steal stuff we need.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. That works.
Finch?
That works.
I'm in.
Awesome.
That's it for. I just didn't feel like saying out loud to an audience of people who could or could not be eyes and ears.
Spies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nima,
Yes.
here you go. And Koyo hands her the scroll of Dimension Door that she already copied to her spellbook.
Oh, this is gonna come in handy. Finch, put this in
What's
your
that?
bag.
Okay.
You now have a scroll of Dimension Door.
How much time do we have left until the arena opens?
The arena is opening nowish.
So do we want to do the arena first?
Yes.
Or
I would
mean,
say I would say let's get the hilt of the sword and then potentially turn that into what's left into a short sword before we get the rest.
oh, sorry, I lied when I said that was it. I know where the last part of the sword is.
Where?
A dwarf with the
Guardian.
Vanderkin, the Guardian has it. He has it using it as at the end of his spear.
Koyoshelki,
Mm-hmm.
how you feeling?
Depends. Is the thing I proposed
Mhm.
as a random idea a thing?
Yeah, that's canon.
Oh, okay. Then she will laugh and say, "Of course that fucking bastard is."
But that's where the last piece is. We take. Oh god, did he say where this guy was? Or
So
was he-
so you might not know. Koyoshalki does.
Okay, fantastic.
Koyo, would you like to explain why?
So, you know, there's some times that I like following who I follow, and there's times I don't.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
That's in character.
Yeah.
This is one of those times that I don't, but I do not want to keep anyone in the dark. I'm kinda, sorta, maybe a little bit related to the Guardian.
Okay.
Specifically his daughter.
Okay. Do you know where he is?
Yes.
He has
Where is
he has a palace in the Barrowmine Mountains.
Well, his palace is in the Barrowmine Mountains. I did plan to eventually dethrone him, but, you know.
Okay. So we go there. Once we're done doing this and get that piece.
And then
Yeah.
they'll have the full sword. And with the sword, we can then show that to the king of the dwarven clans, and get the banner, because that's where that is. And then we just have to go into the deep below to get
Again.
Arthur's body.
Awesome. Great. So that's the plan. Any questions concerning the plan?
Not really.
Awesome.
No.
Let's get to the arena and get this shit show on the road.
Alrighty. So, we're gonna pan over to the arena.
Arena,
And we will
arena.
now bring up the battle map for the stream.
What is doing?
You head inside the arena, and kind of already standing there within the corridor, the entry corridor, is Bahamut, kind of going back and forth with a attendant, and you hear her go, "No, my heroes shall enter the tournament. You have no say against me. I am a god." And you see, the kind of the lady kind of back down just a tad and go, "Yes, ma'am. Our apologies. Are you the representatives of Lady Bahamut?"
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes. Your first match is now. If you would just head into the arena, please.
All right.
Fully decked out, head to toe in Zero garb. Yes. Bahamut's choice, yeah.
As you say that, you hear kind of the same, the chuckles from your god, of Zero just going, yeah, definitely Bahamut's chosen, 100%. Kill them all, burn it down.
You got it.
And as you enter, you see standing before you a pair of treants, ready and able and in fighting position. One of them on the right, holding a very familiar sword. And that sword is the one that you guys grabbed and was cursed.
Oh, fantastic.
And he just kind of waves to
The
you guys
Scotsman?
and goes, "Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, we got nothing to worry
Welch.
about. It's the shitty sword.
I'm gonna fucking
Hey.
kill you. I can talk now, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Roll initiative. he's a
Okay.
coming for you, Finch.
Is that just plus deck?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I am very. God, I can't. I'm excited and very nervous for the day. For the day I have to tell Nima, hey, this is the last guy. This is the last little guy.
Well,
You don't
like
have
she
to
said,
tell.
like Belle said, there can, and so did Arthur. You can earn extra lives.
Yeah.
Just become a lich again. I promise it'll work out better this time.
I mean, but also if I don't tell her and then it comes too late later, she'll be like, why didn't you tell me? That should be.
You know what? You should just skip that and become a vampire.
No, I'm not gonna become a vampire.
I mean,
Coward.
you could let
He's so
you could
happy.
absolutely let Nima turn you.
No. I don't think Theo wants to be a vampire.
Okay, so
I'm just saying, that's your trump card if you're ever in a really bad argument.
Finch, what was
Yeah?
your initiative?
19.
All right, Augustine, what was your initiative?
18.
Koya Shalki, what was your initiative?
17.
We're just counting down at this, right?
And Theo.
14.
All right,
Way to skip a few numbers, Theo.
He can't
Treants.
count.
The Treants rolled a 6.
Theo can't count. Don't hold him accountable.
Neither can the Treants.
And then Belle and Nima rolled an 11 and a 12, respectively.
Fuck yeah. My wife never. My wife failed. My wife failed. My wife.
Alrighty. You'll notice Mordred is not in this fight. You can only bring 2 NPCs, and the level 2 was not the one that volunteered. So he is over here in the corner in like the crowd. So up first.
How does it feel to be the blood son of Arthur and yet weaker than this dog?
Right? Up first is Finch.
Okay.
Shitty sword is
No,
right
no.
here. Standard and just a treant is over here.
All right. Well, see, somebody's already got somebody flanking, so
Yeah?
we're gonna take this. It's a tree, right? Tree.
He's this,
Okay, so-
he's a big, like he looks like he's doubled in size since the last time you saw him. He's a massive fucking tree, and he's got the sword in one in one of his arms.
So
Oh my god. Breathe fire at this bitch.
I don't have an axe, but I do have a flaming morning star, so we're gonna swing that.
All right, slash and burn farming.
Yeah.
An 8 will not hit his AC.
Not my
Yeah.
best work.
It's okay, Finch. You'll do better next time.
Yeah. So, you are able to, essentially swing, and he goes, swing and a mace. Up next is Augustine.
Sorry, I'm drawing bagpipes on this sword.
What's the flanking bonus?
Oh, yeah, flanking bonus is +5.
Okay, so a 13 probably still doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah, I figured. Had to ask.
Cool. I think Augustine is going to use her extendo spear to try to cut at this big man's ankles.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll, please.
13. Plus 5, 18.
Yeah. Yeah, an 8.
Hell yeah.
It was isn't that a 19? No.
18.
No,
Okay. Yeah. I'm
7
bad at
damage. And for bonus actions, there's stuff like tripping and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to try to do that.
All right, go ahead and make a contested strength roll with your
Can I add
martial arts.
yeah. Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
wait.
22 will knock him the fuck down. All attacks against him will be at advantage.
I also forgot something.
Uh-huh. Oh, you get
from my
advantage.
sleepy times.
Yeah, you get advantage. Go ahead and roll your attack again. No,
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Just no. Okay. So yeah, we whiffed. It's still canon.
Yeah. All right. Augustine, you successfully tripped this motherfucker. He is prone.
Hell yeah.
Up next after Augustine, is Koyoshelki.
So, she's still very angry at being reminded that the Guardian exists.
Well, that's bad for this fucking treant. Every time you guys have landed a hit, though, the crowd has gone fucking wild.
I
I'm
added
assuming-
a kilt to the sword.
Hmm?
I added a kilt to the sword.
I'm assuming we're fighting both treants.
Yes, both treants are your targets.
Okay. Then Koyo will wordlessly attack the treant
Alrighty.
with her mace. First attack an 18.
18 will hit, yes.
5 damage. Wait, no, 6 damage. I rolled the wrong one.
Alright.
No. Okay. It's a +1 mace. I rolled a 2, +3, which is my damage bonus, +1 from +1 mace, +1 from weapon special. So, 7
Okay.
damage. Sorry. Second attack from weapon specialization. 17.
17 will not hit.
Got it.
Jesus Christ. What is
That's my
this
turn.
made of?
Ironbark.
Wood.
After Koyoshelki is Theo.
Okay, so it's been a minute since I've done the system in my brain. Movement, action or no?
You have a movement, a bonus, and an action. And if you have weapon specialization, you can attack more than once.
Okay, I would like to go. Trying to find a way to angle us that could hit both.
Your breath weapon is considered a bonus action, by the way.
Oh, beautiful, thank you. Trying to find. If I go next to Augustine, I should be actually okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze in next to Augustine. Hi, Augustine. How you doing?
Hello, I'm okay. About to
Good.
give myself a stick.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the 30-foot line?
Yep.
60-foot line. 60-foot line, actually.
60-foot line or
I don't-
30-foot cone.
Okay, so I can hit these guys without hitting my friends?
Yes.
They're getting dragon breathed, by the way.
All right, let me roll against Dragon Breath.
The damage is 48 right now.
One of
That's
them
where it should be,
succeeds,
right?
the other one fails. Yes.
Okay. It's a 19 fire damage.
All right, so this one succeeds. He takes half. So we'll round that up to 10. And then this guy takes 19.
Are they on fire now, or are they?
Let me. This one is not. This one, on the other hand, is on fire.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless you. Bless you.
All right,
Okay. And
That
next,
moment when you realize the GM has cute sneezes.
I will fight you.
You sneeze like a kitten and you know it.
I do not.
my next move is I would like to tail attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
21
Yeah,
hit?
21 will hit.
God, that's the damage I rolled? 7.
All right, yeah, you hit him pretty fucking hard. He kind of turns to you and goes, "Motherfucker! I thought we were friends."
It's an arena.
Yeah.
We have to fight.
He's fucking not very happy that he has to, that he is being beaten the shit out of by Theo.
I mean, no one's happy they're getting their shit beat out of them by a fucking dragon, okay?
Yeah, exactly. He's a very unhappy treant right now.
Anyway,
Up
anyway,
next
that's
is Nima. Nima will come over here using vampiric speed, and then she will pull out her two-handed sword and then ignite it.
Fuck yeah.
And then she will do an attack roll, missing the first one, and then hitting the second one. And then she does 12 points of fire damage, or 12 points of slashing, and 3 points of fire for a total of 15 damage.
Fuck yeah. Look at her go.
And that will be Nima's turn, and then the Paladin Adept will come over here and slash at this dude, bro, with her short sword.
Yay!
Also, Ven, don't give Belle ideas.
Listen.
Hitting with a 27.
Playing with me is like, okay, my train of thought left. Never mind.
Like, it's like playing with a co-GM.
I stole your train of thought. Sorry, I really needed it.
And then Belle will Belle will use a bonus action to cast Bless on Theo, Augustine, and Finch. All of you get +1 to your attack rolls and saving
What's
throws.
Bless
Nice.
do again? Okay, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I think my thing was on delay a little.
You're all right.
No,
Oh no, I deleted one of you. Oh my god.
It's okay. Put her back.
I was trying to get rid of the kill shit because it was apparently glitching out a little. Just a sword.
Thankfully, it's the other thing is that you guys can control Belle, so you guys can do her rolls for me, so I don't have to keep pulling up her sheet.
yeah,
If you guys want
you
to do
can
that
just
for
ask.
me.
You can just ask one of us to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Theo, if you wouldn't mind, Void, if you could do Nima's, and then,
I can do bells.
yeah, whoever wants to can do Belle's. Finch, where I can fucking see him.
Oh, the sheet I just have access to still has her move as like 25.
Yeah, it should be. Well, she has an ability called Vampiric Speed. I just haven't updated it. Gives her 100-foot movement. So
God bless America.
yeah, she's a fully realized vampire. She's a beast.
One.
So up next are the Treants. Finch, what's your AC, buddy?
Let me pull up my. Okay, so I'm not using my flail, so it's only 20.
So 22 hit.
22 does hit.
Okay.
Believe it or not, a
You take
22 will
20
hit.
points of slashing damage.
I am dead.
You have 30 HP.
No, yeah, I have 10 HP now.
Yeah. You got your shit rocked. Is what happened to you.
Yeah.
Move him back a minute. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then the second one will attack Koyoshelki.
Mm-hmm.
At a +5. Natural 1. Total 6. I'm assuming that doesn't
Nope.
hit you. Yeah. So that'll
Doesn't.
bring us back up to the top of the round. Finch, you're up. As the Scotsman will go, who's the shitty sword now, bitch?
Still standing.
Finch, I ain't hear no bell.
For what it's worth, I think you're pretty good, sword.
Thank you, Augustine.
Aw, he knows my name.
With the flanking bonus, that will hit.
Yeah, 21. All right.
Oh, and you get advantage.
Oh, so I mean, we might as well try and crit.
Yeah, okay. So you do 4 points of damage.
Actually, is that is fire doubled?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 7 points of damage then.
All right. Yeah, y'all are doing some pretty decent damage against these creatures.
We're doing numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heal myself 1 point.
Alrighty. So you now have 11 points of You now have 11 points of HP. Up next.
Got over damn, I could heal you.
Up next is Augustine.
Didn't my turn just pass? Or are we already back up to the
Yeah,
top?
we're already up.
Already
back
back.
up to the top.
Oh, word. Has this guy gotten back up, or is he still on the ground?
And he's still on the ground. He swung from the ground. He didn't want to take
Cool.
4 attacks of opportunity.
How's he doing? How's he looking?
He's looking pretty fucking rough. Can you guys see his health bar? No.
Nope.
No.
How far does my Spear of Leaping go? I don't remember.
You
It's
can.
2 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do a much shorter jump than that and get to right here.
Okay.
And yeah, let's start by trying to trip this dude over here.
All right. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
That is a
20.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
Just tripping people
His is a
left and right.
22.
Aw, shucks. Damn, these things have a high strength score.
Yeah, they're massive creatures. It's like trying to trip a tree.
Yes, I succeeded at one of those.
Yeah.
She's gonna stab the one that she did succeed in stabbing, so she gets disadvantage.
Yes, advantage because he is prone.
Sick. Stabby. 23.
23 will hit. Yes. Roll damage.
10 damage.
Damn. Alrighty. Alright. Up next, I believe, is Koyoshalki.
Okay. Let me look at a spell real quickly. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to attack again with my... What is that?
To Dullahan.
Okay. I'm going to attack again with my mace.
Okay.
The same treant.
There's suddenly things being added to the arena. I feel very unsafe in this.
It occurs to me I don't really know the rules of this arena.
We
It
gotta
is a fight to the death.
We're gonna
With
free-
everything in the general vicinity, or
Mhm.
We're getting a +1 from what again?
Bless.
Got it. And then a
need
+5 from flanking. Got it.
Yep.
16 misses.
16. Yeah.
Second attack.
27 will hit.
hits. And rolling damage.
All
7.
right. 7 points of damage. As you guys are beginning to beat on these two, a wind begins to pump through the arena as a spectral horse begins to run from the air down to the ground. This is a nightmare being ridden by a Dullahan. He is wearing the armor of Redding, a Redding guard.
Okay.
Oh, fuck us.
Now that this is around, fuck it. Let's stop pretenses. I'm going to cast Summon Vermin to the fire beetle here.
Okay. I need to make you a fucking sheet for your fire beetle.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just gonna add a basic one.
Thank you.
I'm starting to think things are a little fucked here, gang.
I apologize that I did not have this done in advance. This is riveting content.
No, it's fine. We can fill in. We can fill in time.
Yeah. What are you guys? What are you guys kind of? How are your characters feeling in this moment as this creature begins to gallop down toward your group?
I'd like to. Can I afford it? I'd like to take a single more foot of stress. A small single gray hair starts to peep out of Theo's fucking dark black hair. He's been fighting mainly without his weapons, so he's just clenching his fists very, very tightly.
Yeah. You should now have access to the fire beetle sheet, Vinny.
Thank you. Okay. I'm assuming the fire beetle goes on my turn.
Yes. It should also have a single melee attack that does 1d4 damage.
Yeah, it's the fire loogie.
Well, that's your long range attack. I mean,
Got it.
add a melee attack that can do 1d4 damage with its melee
Got
attack.
it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so the fire loogie is going to go ahead and attack the Dullahan.
Okay.
13.
13 will hit. This thing does not have very much HP. Or not
AC.
HP, AC, yes.
AC. 1 damage.
It does 1 damage. Fantastic. And then he is going to roll a dex or a save against spell, failing. So the fire loogie will stay there, and he is on fire. He will take 1d4 points of damage at the start of each of your turns.
Yay.
Thank you for posture check, hydrate, and stretch.
Yeah. That's for everyone, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Stretchy butts. We've been playing for 2 hours.
I already stretched earlier because I'm currently drawing something.
After Koyoshalki is Theo's turn.
Oh my god, okay. I'll stop doing what I'm doing. Shit.
Theo
I'd
and
like-
I'm gonna say Theo and Nima go on the same turn.
Hey, which...
Mm-hmm.
What do you say this thing's an undead?
Yes. Yes, it is an undead.
Okay. I'd like to move over there, but I know I'm gonna eat an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
Alright, hit me with it.
Alright.
The AC is 19.
Natural 1, total 7.
Alright, I approach this.
He whiffs
fucking
that
thing.
fucking shit hard.
Good try! I say as I'm walking away. I'm not even, like, I'm just walking over. So Cure Light Wounds actually harms undead.
Yes.
So I'd like to cast Cure Light Wounds
Okay.
on...
He's gonna roll save versus spell. So, not a success.
1d6 plus 1. God. Imagine you're trying to fight and this dragon walks up and, like, lays a hand on you and does 6 fucking damage.
Yeah, it howls from its severed head that it's holding in its grip.
So is that spell action or
Action,
bonus
yes. Action.
Do I have anything on my sheet that's a bonus action?
Other than your breath weapon and maybe like a healing cantrip, no.
Push him off the horse, push him off the horse, push him off the horse.
You could, yeah, you can do like a combat maneuver where you're pushing, tripping, like pulling, etc.
I'm okay. I am interested in the grappling idea.
Yeah, you
I
could.
do
You can grapple.
I do have a proposition.
Okay.
And the guy on top of the horse is my problem, right? Or is
Yeah, not the horse. Horse is just a
What?
tamed horse.
When I grapple him,
Uh-huh.
could I try to, like, weigh the horse down just so it can't move? And so this guy's also stuck?
So if you are grappling the Doulahan and the horse moves, the Doulahan will not move.
Okay, I'll just grapple the Doulahan. It's easier.
Yep. Okay,
Oh,
go
what
ahead
am I
and roll a
rolling?
strength check.
Okay. This is pure... Oh, wait, I get +1 from Bless?
Yep.
I'm really gonna need it here, actually.
This is a 12, and the Doulahan will roll with his strength. He also has weak nerd arms.
I'd like to use my hero point that I got.
Yep, I will make him re-roll that. Yes, you are able to grapple the Doulahan.
There's at least one claw gripping really hard into his shoulder.
Yeah, so he is stuck there.
I just give him a big toothy smile.
Okay.
Not my turn.
Nima is up next.
Oh, shit. Nima seeing her husband being reckless, but also Finch is down here and the injured.
Hey.
You.
Don't worry about Finch.
I'm allowed to worry about Finch.
That was a fluke.
That was a
I'd like-
fluke.
I'd like to attack this guy. Now,
Okay.
is it from behind? He's looking at Finch.
Yep.
Technically,
Yep.
and I get a +1 to this.
Yep. +1 and then
Sh-
+5.
Hold on, I fucked up something.
+5 from flanking, +1 from the bless.
It's 21.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
21 +5 +1.
Yep, that hits.
I
and
don't know
she
the
does-
fire damage or anything.
It does
That's
1d4 if you want to just add that as a secondary roll.
For
15 points of damage, because fire damage is doubled. This dude is almost dead.
Nima's probably wondering what the fuck I'm trying to do back here, but it's fine.
Now, Nima sees that that's an undead, and you're, you are a priest. She knows. Up
I'm
next is Belle. If you want
There's
to...
my hand
Yes.
for a question. Upcasting. Is that a thing I can do?
Yes,
Or
you
is-
can.
Okay. Beautiful, thank you. Sorry.
You're alright. Koyo, if you want to roll an attack roll for Belle, what would you like Belle to do?
Okay. Let me switch over to her sheet. Okay. I'm assuming Bell would see that the Treant would be able to be taken care of easily by
Oh yeah,
everyone else.
Bell would immediately focus on the Doulahan.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she'd attack with her silver short sword.
Yep. Is a bonus action.
Maybe Smite Evil?
Yeah. It is a bonus action to activate Smite Evil, so yes.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, bonus action Smite Evil. Okay, that is a level 1 spell.
Yep.
So using one of that. And then roll with Smite Evil or Silver Short Sword.
Roll attack with the silver short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it hits, which plus 5, that will hit. Then roll the damage for the short sword, and then the damage for Smite Evil. So
17.
So 24, 25, 26, 28, 29. 29 points from Smite, because radiant damage against a Doulahan is doubled.
Yeah.
Good luck figuring out who to fight now. So you
And
can track.
she also has weapon specialization with her short sword.
So another attack.
Yep.
So
That will
12
hit,
plus 5.
yes.
Yeah. So again, Smite Evil.
Yep.
So 28 plus 6, that is 34.
Alrighty. Yeah, so that thing's turned to fucking ash. The horse is still there if anyone would like a cool fucking horse that can fly. But other than that, the Doulahan's fucking gone. Theo, the Doulahan turns to ash in your grip as Belle just kind of goes, "Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding him in place for me."
Yeah, no problem.
Up next, after Belle, is
Treant?
yeah, the Treant. Sorry, I had to find my tracker. Alright, so the Treant will, the big guy right here will take a swing at Rugs.
Miss.
Does
miss.
a 10 hit your AC?
No.
Alrighty, so he misses, and the other one will attack Koyoshelki. Also a 10.
No.
Okay, and that'll bring us back up to Theo.
Are you sure about that?
Or no, Finch. Sorry.
All right. So
Come on, Finch. You got this.
we're just gonna take another swing.
Alrighty.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Is it still downed or did it get up?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you get advantage either way.
Hey, there we go.
Plus 5.
19.
Yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
And that's gonna be 10.
Alright. This guy is on the brink of death.
I'll top myself
damn.
off.
Up next is Augustine.
Lovely. I think I'm going to attack the one of the sword that's all beat up over here.
Alrighty.
Still prone, I take it?
Yep.
Right on. 26.
Yeah, 26 hits.
That'll be 10 more damage.
Alrighty. So as you take him down, the tree form reverts back into just a sword. A wooden sword.
Hell yeah.
Really fancy
Can I-
rune inscripted stick.
I'd like to try to
God.
trip the other tree if I can.
You absolutely can.
I'm going to keep trying anyway, I should say. That's a 7. Probably not going to do so well, given that this thing has a +7, but we'll see.
Okay, so we'll roll.
Yeah, I
no,
figured
he is able to stop you from tripping him.
Oh,
Up next is Koyoshelki.
Okay. I am going to keep at it with my mace.
Alrighty, roll an attack roll, please.
28.
Yeah, 28 hits. Roll damage.
6.
Alright.
Second attack. 15 with a natural fucking 1.
Yeah, no, that'll miss.
Then it's going to be Fire Loogie time with my Fire Beetle.
Okay.
Rolling
Versus
attack.
spell. That
Oh,
is a
there it is.
success, so it's not gonna stick, but it will hit his AC.
Okay. 3 damage.
Alright, 3 points of damage. He is also on fire. Theo, roll me 2d8, please.
Yes.
Because this is fire that came from your fucking breath weapon.
5.
So he takes an additional 5 points of damage.
Isn't fire doubled?
Oh shit, yeah, so he takes 10 points of damage.
And I'm assuming the Fire Loogie is also doubled.
Yep, so it's another 3
And it's
points.
not 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's not doing so great. He's slowly but surely dying as if he were a mob in Minecraft or a skeleton in Minecraft that walked out into the sun. Yeah. So up next, I believe, is now Theo. Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, me. That guy's dead. Hello! Hi. It's me.
None of
I
you
got a
except Finch has taken damage.
Damn, Finch is really the outlier in this situation.
Yeah,
I'm
Finch.
sorry for being the person people attack.
You have to learn how to dodge.
So, my claw, if I did my claw, it's only 1 attack, right?
No,
I assume.
both your claws are 2 attacks.
Okay.
Or so you have 2 claws, and it counts as 1 action. So yeah, it's calculated into the 1 roll.
What?
You only have to roll for it once.
Okay, Okay, but do you know what? Eat, tail. Idiot. Fuck.
Plus 5 is a 16. That will hit. Roll damage.
Eat tail, idiot.
Well, shit. That's a good bit of damage. Nima is up next.
Nima craves violence.
Yeah, Nima always craves violence.
Nima really, really wants some violence right now. If he'd be so nice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Max! Damn!
Alright, so 20 fucking points of damage from Nima sends this thing into the negatives as the crowd pops with a loud roar of applause, a wave of sound hitting the 4 of you as flowers begin to rain down, and as you are all kind of standing as the tree ants kind of sink into the ground, a sword is brought, a sword is brought on a pedestal to you, a stone holding it in place as each of you, are kind of led to a small stage to essentially examine the blade and attempt to pull it out. The professor of the Academy of Dusk will kind of step up, the Queen of the Summer Court, and will go, Finch, approach.
Mhm. Oh, fine. We'll pull the thing I know I can't pull.
Well,
approach.
first and foremost, I need you to introduce your group to the crowd, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh. You thought I was the charismatic one? Okay. Hello, everybody. We are.
As you begin to talk, she presses a wand to your neck, and your
Oh, jeez.
voice is as if it's coming out of a microphone.
That's crazy.
It's thaumaturgy.
Hey, everybody. We are. Wait, do we have a name for the group yet?
No.
Still being
I think-
broadcast to the world. Oh, you don't. We are.
What's the name that you put for the guild thing?
I put forward thoughts and prayers.
Is that the name we went with? Yeah.
No, no, we definitely want
officially?
something else.
Jess, Jester,
Oh,
did you
what?
pick a?
Why
you-
was I
A
muted?
name?
I don't know. Did you pick a name for your group?
No, but I did pitch. Just use Bahamut's chosen. For now.
Yeah, just use Bahamut's chosen. Or Finch, you can go off script and just say thoughts and prayers.
Finch, please.
Fucking Belle's just sitting there. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and
Bahamut's
prayers.
chosen. Finch, please. I have no sanity left. Please just Bahamut's chosen. Please.
This is, I guess, one time only. Bahamut's Chosen featuring Zero's Chosen.
And as you say this, the crowd goes silent hearing Zira's name.
Oh.
Oh, y'all want to get weird about it now?
And you see, the queen just kind of go.
Thoughts and prayers.
The queen just looks at you and goes, "Damn, I didn't know that you went to the death god when you left the prime for the prime plane."
It's a me thing, and he's gonna motion to the giant shield with the crest on it and the robe with the crest on it.
As you gesture, you hear a loud fucking pop just from the back corner. Seems that there is a contingent of your church somewhere in the Feywild.
All right.
And then as you say thoughts and prayers, though, the entire fucking crowd erupts into joyous laughter and cheers. As the Sword of Arthur is kind of presented, and she goes, "You will each be given the opportunity to pull the blade." Who would like to try first?
Sword.
I think Augustine's got a
Me.
good chance.
I would like to try.
Okay,
Augustine would
Augustine, go ahead and attempt to pull the sword. I need you to roll me two checks. First off, a strength check and then a wisdom check.
Am I adding my martial arts to the strength one?
Yeah, you can add your martial arts to the strength.
Sick. And then the second one was wisdom?
Yep.
12
So
on strength, 14 on wisdom.
That is not enough to pull the sword, but you do feel that the sword seems to be alive in some capacity, and it speaks to you and goes, "You are not quite the chosen one I have waited for. Please step away from me."
You can start barking at it, startled
have the
that it
bone?
was speaking in her head. Bark, bark, bark. Of course I do. Wait, which
Take
one?
the
Do you
bone
want the
from me.
femur or the finger?
Finger. I just want to make it into a chalk.
To chalk? That's wasteful. No, I'll just get you chalk.
I'm thinking, coat my hands in it like a rock climber. It'll think I'm him.
Please inform your friend that no, I will not.
Bark, 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 bark.
Augustine, stop barking. Augustine, come here.
Bark,
Augustine,
bark,
come
bark,
here.
bark, bark, bark.
Bell.
Augustine, stick.
While this is happening,
Uh-huh.
in the back, Cody is going to just remark to Nima like, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny, weird, not in the funny haha sense, but funny in the what the fuck sense, if Theo could pull the sword?"
That would be interesting, yes. That is a...
Who's
and
next?
she'll kind of look over and go, "Darling, why don't you give it a try?"
Sure. I will do my best. And he will approach.
Strength check and then a wisdom check.
Wait, hold on, let me... Wait. I'm busy coloring a secret little guy that I sent to Belle. Strength and wisdom. Maybe the dice gods, please. I know I've been a little shit, but please like me today. Please, please, please. I am begging you. Oh, God. Am I still blessed?
Yeah.
Are we still blessed?
Am I still blessed?
Yeah, all of
God?
you are still blessed.
Oh, thank you. That's my strength, which is a whopping 12, plus my wisdom. Would I add once my wisdom too, or?
Yep.
Damn, fuck, shit.
Okay. So, Augustine, you could kind of feel like the blade was jiggling, but there was something magical holding it in. You, Theo, resonate with the blade magically, and you rolled just enough to be able to physically pull it out as it slips from the pedestal and about the length of a dagger. The hilt and part of the blade of Arthur's sword Caliburn is pulled from the stone. And the crowd is dead silent.
Oh,
Like everyone
this.
is stunned that this happened.
Arya looks at Nima like, "Told you." But she's also equally impressed and surprised.
Nima's just got a hand over her mouth like, oh, fuck.
She's just holding it and staring at it with, like, wide eyes. I think because, like, his scales are, like, a little up out of, like...
Caliburn will speak into your mind. Thank you.
No,
Thank you for releasing me from that terrible stone. My blade was beginning to rust.
What was left of it anyway?
Yes, I shattered when striking down Sigurd.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Off in the corner, Augustine is very loudly chewing on the Scotsman sword.
The Scotsman sword just goes, "Augustine, please don't scratch my runes. I'll die.
You're getting so much slobber on your runes, dude.
Just don't scratch them, please."
We'll see.
Oh my goodness. I think he's just holding the sword, and, like, staring at it. Almost like Fresno place, just kind of, like, processing this information. But, yeah.
As like, you stand there for a minute, once again, a cacophony of sound as everyone begins to cheer and clap and, like, holler and, like, call for, like, celebrations and things. There's gonna be a festival in the town now because someone has finally pulled the sword.
Oh god, okay.
And the queen will kind of come over and drape a cloak over you, and it's just a very large woolen cloak. There's not, like, special or anything, and she goes, "Behold the champion of the arena!" And she'll kind of hold the like, wand up to your neck. "Please introduce yourself to the crowd, dear."
Fuck, okay. Oh god, this is not in character, I don't think. This is me scrambling. This is me just scrambling.
Because you
Proud of
I
you.
take
Uh-huh.
I take a single more point of stress, and I once again 1 point away.
You are a glutton for stress.
Look at the position he's in right now! This man left the limelight.
only
And now he's
to stumble back into it. "I'm back in the building again."
Yeah! should introduce himself.
Yep.
You can just call me Theo. It's not very grandiose, but also he's not giving his name out. He doesn't give out his name to most people.
The entire arena begins to chant your name as the sound of the beating of wings can be heard distantly in the city.
Oh, I don't like. Oh, hey, how much y'all want to bet that Shard isn't fucking there anymore? Hey, how much y'all want to fucking bet he fucking beat shit and ran away?
Who?
I'm saying it's out of character, not in character.
Yeah, but who?
The dragon that had the shard
The
of
dragon
the
that had
sword.
the shard.
There was a.
Definitely just ran
A
off with it.
dragon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Arbiter Caltrax was a brass dragon that had a shard of Caliburn, remember?
No.
That happened earlier in the session.
Oh,
where
I
Koyo
don't
Shelky
remember
went.
fighting a dragon.
You didn't fight him.
Oh.
We were gonna steal from him, but he's
gone.
seemingly gone. Okay. So what's next? What's next, God?
The Bahamut will kind of approach and go, may I speak with all of you in private? And she'll kind of guide you all into this little area here.
Mm-hmm.
And your NPC friends will kind of pile in, including Mordred, if you guys want to tuck into that area.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Over here.
Nope, over here.
Hey.
Here.
And Bahamut will just kind of look to all of you and go, Caltrax has absconded from the city.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, and you see her kind of holding a bundle of cloth, and she'll uncover the bundle, and it has the blade.
Oh, thank God.
I went and
That would've
recovered
made that.
this.
Ooh.
I went and recovered this as soon as I was informed what it was. I have spies within the Artisans Guild. So, when Koyoshalki figured out that this was indeed a piece of Caliburn, I had it retrieved.
That's great. I thought he fully just ran off with it.
He, however, is going to go inform
Yeah.
Lancelot.
Might as
what we
well.
know.
Yeah. he's
I
gonna
need
tell
you
him.
all to hurry and go into the dungeon beneath the arena and gather the shard. We will need the power that it will help gather for the coming battle. Theo, if you wouldn't mind, may I have the hilt so I can go and have this blade reforged?
Yes. I'll handle it over.
She will take it, and she will kind of wrap it up and nod and go, I will expect your return in the as soon as you are able. Come to the palace.
Okay.
The sword will be waiting for you there.
Sounds good.
Okay, so, that is where. So we will, if you guys want to gather into like a group of 4, the queen kind of comes over and goes, only 4 of you may enter the temple.
Okay. Alright. Well, Augustine's already over here, so I'll just join Augustine.
Yeah.
And then we'll put Finch here.
Oh
And-
no. Oh, poor Nima. Oh.
Yeah, she is not happy. And then you guys will enter the temple.
I mean, if you wanted. No.
I'm just imagining it's like some sort of thing blocking her from getting in.
Yeah, it's
Bitch.
it's
Son of a
a
bitch.
it's a like there's a magical block. So here is my question. It is a little late. are you guys willing to continue on, or would you like to end here?
I have work tomorrow.
Okay.
I am also tired.
Alrighty, then we will end the session here for tonight. And next session, which will be on next Friday, we will pick this up again and enter the temple of Lunaria. Until next time, everybody over on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And make sure to hit all, because YouTube likes to make us jump through hoops. Have a wonderful evening, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck
you,
you,
Dave.
too. Bye, Dave.